Hello to everybody. My name is Paola Laiolo. I work at the University of Genoa in Italy at the Savona campus as a sustainability manager. Today, I'm going to explain to you my poster presentation. And if you have any question about it, you can ask to me after the presentation or write an email to my email address. You can see my email address behind me here in the gardens of Savona campus. My email is paola.laiolo@unige.it. So I'm going to share a presentation in order to better explain the topic of my poster. So I'm going in a while to share my screen. The title of my poster is Fostering Collaborations to Promote Sustainability, the example of Savona Campus, University of Genoa. So firstly, I'm going to explain to you something more about my university, the University of Genoa, and the Savona campus. The University of Genoa is one of the oldest universities in Italy since it was founded in 1481. It is also one of the largest universities in Italy since it has more than 30,000 students. If you would like to have more information about the university, you can scan the two QR codes reported in the slide. In particular, the one of the top right brings you to a YouTube video in English describing in detail the University of Genoa, and the blue one brings you to the main website of the University of Genoa. The University of Genoa is organized in 5 schools. We have a school for natural science, mathematics and physics, a school of medical and pharmaceutical sciences, the school of social sciences, the school of humanities and the polytechnic school. We have 22 departments in our universities, 15 libraries, and more than 2,000 staff members divided by in academics and technical and administrative staff. The University of Genoa is spread in all the Liguria region. So the Liguria region is in the northest part of Italy, near the Ligurian Sea. The main headquarters of the University of Genoa are in Genova. Then there are 3 didactic poles in La Spezia, Savona, and Imperia. And we have also a botanical garden in Ventimiglia, near France. These gardens are property of the University of Genoa since 1983. They are about 18 hectares, used for botanical research purposes, but also as an open-air laboratory for scientific and educational purposes. It is a regional natural area and a marine protected area. Today my presentation will focus about the Savona campus, which is a Unige campus since 1992. The Savona campus is both a research and a teaching facility of the University of Genoa, and it is located in Savona, a city of about 60,000 inhabitants, 45 kilometers far from Genoa, which is the main town of Liguria region. The campus is only 2 kilometers far from Savona highway exit. It is 10 minutes by bus from the city center and 10 minutes by foot from the sea. So it is quite in a good position. We are in a suburb of Savona named Legino. The campus from 1930 to 1990 was used by the Italian Army for recruiting, training, and education of the army. So the area hosted 3 military units, 1 headquarters, 5 military depots, 1 canteen, 1 cinema, and 1 gym. In an area of more than 50,000 square meters. In 1992, urban regeneration started to accommodate the university facilities into the pre-existing buildings. Some architectural works were made. In particular, there were installed a brise-soleil system that are sun-shading structure. You can see them in this picture. These white structures that reduce solar heat gain within the building by deflecting the sunlight. After this restructuration, the area became property of University of Genoa since 2014. Today, the campus has about 185 university staff divided by 15 employees and 170 academics. We offer to our students 9 degree courses, and we have also about 15 small and medium enterprises working inside the campus, because the university decided to offer 2 of its buildings to external enterprises, external companies that are working on particular topics related to innovation, energy, health, and they are collaborating also with our university. In particular, we have a good collaboration with an international environmental research center, which is here inside the campus. Then we have 2 buildings dedicated to student accommodation. We have 1 library, 1 canteen, and 1 cafe. And we have many sports services like sport fields, gyms, fitness trail. And also we are able to produce energy by ourselves, also from renewable energy sources. This slide shows to you which are the courses offered inside the campus. We have more than 2,000 students per year, and we offer both bachelor courses and master science courses programs in 3 main areas that are health, social sciences, and engineering. So here you can have a look of which are the courses offered inside our campus. Mainly, they are related to sport and health, to communication science and sustainable tourism, and to energy engineering and environmental engineering. This slide shows a recap of all the services offered to our students inside the campus. In particular, we have 28 classrooms, study halls, library, laboratories, the accommodation, free Wi-Fi, smartphone app, 1 canteen and 1 cafeteria, sport infrastructure, extra courses, and web radio. I'm going to explain more in details some of them. So as didactic services, we have 28 classrooms, ranging from 18 to 180 seats. All these classrooms are equipped with audio-video systems for the blended learning. We have 3 computer laboratories and audio-video laboratories for the communication science course. but we have also research and industrial laboratories which collaborate with engineering courses. And we have, of course, library and study halls where to study. As residential and food services, we offer about 77 rooms for students coming from abroad. And we are going to have for about 43 new rooms in the city center, thanks to a collaboration with the municipality of Savona that we made a project in order to host more students inside the city of Savona. And I already said that we have one canteen and one cafeteria for students and people working into the campus. As IT services, we have free Wi-Fi access to university staff and students. We have also a app for our students. This app is very useful regarding lessons, exam schedulings, and so on. And then we have leisure services, such as sport infrastructures. We have a bachelor course in health and sports science, so these infrastructures are mainly used by them, but they can be used also by employees of the university for their well-being. So we have one football field that will be going to be covered and to host many type of sports. We have one tennis court, one fitness trail. You can see it in this picture. It is a trail of about 1 kilometer long. It is on the ground. There are many green and red dots showing the path. And during this trail, there are 3 particular stations for the outdoor training. You can have a look of what are the exercises you can make in these stations by the use of an app on your smartphone. Then we have one technological gym and 2 free body gyms. We have also a web radio, which is managed by our students, giving information about what we are doing on campus, what are the events, the important events near the city or in the region, and so on. We offered also to our students extra courses and activities such as music and photo courses, physiotherapy activities, contemporary art laboratory, and we have also an agreement with public swimming pool, which is in front of the campus. Just to conclude the presentation about the Savona campus, I would like to share with you a very short video of presentation of this campus, which was made by our Savona campus director.
Welcome to the University campus of Savona, where technology meets the human being. Our campus was created in the first 90s after the restructuration of an old military installment. Provides a number of technological laboratories. Many enterprises of medium and small sizes are located in the campus and interact with the University of Genoa, putting together human resources into research and development. From a didactic point of view, our campus offers and provides different opportunities, mainly organized in 3 areas. The first area is the area of engineering, with a course in industrial and energy engineer. The second area is area about communication sciences. And the third one regards health. We have a master in musculoskeletal rehabilitation dedicated to physiotherapy, a specialization course, and a nurse course. Moreover, a course in sports science is present on the campus. A number of services are offered to our students. There is a canteen, a cafeteria, many study halls, and about 100 places for living into the campus. Since 2011, Into the Campus started an innovation project on sustainability. A smart energy grid was installed recently, integrating many different energy production devices. We have photovoltaic, solar panels, geothermal heat pumps, and gas turbine. All the data produced are collected and analyzed in a control room where algorithms for management of production and distribution of energy are developed. Recently, the University of Genova has developed a new program to improve the well-being and quality of life of students and employed. A science lab was set up for research in motor sciences, a gym where we are now that can be used by students and employed of the university, and outside a trail of 1 kilometer for running and walking activities. Beside that, 3 areas with the calisthenic gym devices are provided for activity of the inhabitants of the campus of Savona.
Okay, I hope that you enjoy this video and that you understood something more about our campus. Okay, Professor Testa introduced the topic of sustainability. So let's move forward and let's say something about how we made the Savona campus a sustainable campus. The University of Genoa has 3 missions that are education at first, then there is research, and the so-called third mission. The third mission encourages the university to test at campus level new facilities and know-hows, becoming living labs, open innovation environment, used as pilot site for urban application. So as I wrote in the slide, the third mission seeks to transfer knowledge outside academic environments in order to improve the people's life, but also in order to contribute to the development of society, culture, and economy. In this third mission, the development of the sustainability take part. So the University of Genoa decided to focus the education and the research inside the Savona campus to sustainability topics. Why the university decided to do that inside the Savona campus? Because the campus can be compared to a small city district, because all the particular city characteristics are represented inside the campus, because we have green areas, we have residential services, food services, of course, we have sport areas, but also didactic services, so like schools, and offices, so place to work. For this reason, in 2011, the University of Genoa decided to focus on sustainability and smart city topics, the teaching activities and the research offered inside this campus, in order to try to create a sustainable and innovative campus, able to increase the private and the public, of course, awareness about sustainability. So during this about 10 years, great efforts were made to enhance green areas, but also to increase sustainable mobility inside the campus, to reduce greenhouse gases, to implement a waste recycling program, and to promote well-being and healthy aging activities. Here you can see the timeline of the sustainability inside the Savona campus, from the very beginning of the establishment of the campus in 1992 until today. As you can see, in 2007, there is the first step characterized by the installment of an international environmental research agency inside the campus, named the CIMA Research Foundation. Then in 2011 started the most important project of the University of Genoa inside the campus, which is named Energia 2020. This project is about innovation and sustainability and includes the design and the installment of two important research infrastructures. The first is the smart polygeneration microgrid, aimed to feed the energy demand of the campus. And the second important infrastructure is the smart energy building, a zero emission building, which is also an energy prosumer, which I'm going to explain more in detail after. In 2017, 16 and 17, some important things were done in terms of sustainability. In particular, we became a member of ISCN and we started to participate to University of Indonesia Greenmatic ranking on sustainability. We start also to have a research team on health and well-being, together with the research team on sustainable energy, already present since 2011. Then from 2018, we started to improve our sport infrastructures. In particular, we built an outdoor fitness trail. And then we started also in 2018 an important collaboration with the Italian energy company, aimed to create a living laboratory on microgrid. Then, since last year, we increased our electrical vehicle charging points by installing 2 new types of charging units, and we started to collaborate with different partners within important European projects. In this slide, I tried to summarize which was the path, the idea to follow in order to create a sustainable campus, but also in order to transfer the sustainability knowledge outside. What we made first? Firstly, we tried to improve our education and our infrastructures towards sustainability topics. After that, this important improvement of our services and infrastructure allowed us to improve also our research and allowed also us to promote sustainability and our projects outside the campus, so participating to public events or to write articles in newspaper, organizing also meetings and round table. And the last point was the partnership, the collaborations with other universities, but also with public and private authorities. And all these four topics allow us day by day to have new knowledge in order to constantly improve our services, in order to build a more and more sustainable campus. So let's start for the improvement, by the improvement of education and infrastructures. Since 2011, we try to add more the sustainability issues inside our courses. And until now, we have about the 42% of teaching courses that are related to sustainability. Here in the slide, you can have a look also to some activities that are part of our courses. In particular, you can see on the left two students who are working to an experiment with a solar panel that is used to teach to them in the energy engineering course how the solar radiation is able to produce electrical energy. So it is a way to learn by doing something. If you scan the QR code on the left, you are able to see a video that was made by our students in order to explain this particular experiment. Then on the right, there is a laboratory from the course of communication science. So they are learning the profession of video maker in the city, going outside and taking videos and then to elaborate them after. So we believe that the learning by doing is very important, also relating to the sustainability issues. After that, we decided also to improve the education outside our university. So we begin to educate not only our students, but also students and pupils from local schools. So we worked with very young students, so with children from 6 to 14 years old, by proposing to them sustainability lessons. So very easy presentation about energy efficiency, about renewable energy sources, but also about waste management and so on. So topics always related to sustainability, in particular related to the environment and the energy sector. Then we organized the guided tour inside our campus. So we showed to them the electric cars, and we explained to them how to charge them. In the photo, you can see also me explaining to two young girls how the geothermal heat pump works. These are the geothermal probes of our building. We proposed to them also games, such as a game on the energy efficiency topic, but also a game on the waste recycling program. We asked to them where to put the waste in the correct box, and it was quite funny. Usually we have about 200 pupils per year. This is a number before the COVID-19, of course, because since 2020, Unfortunately, we until now we can't host school for the moment. We propose also activities for young people, so from 15 to 20 years old. We propose to them traineeship and team working activities related to topics such as microgrid, renewable energy and sustainable energy, and electric mobility. And we have more than 100 students per year participating to this activity, and they are enjoying this particular type of work, and we obtained a good result from this collaboration. We believe that these activities with local schools are very important, since we are teaching to the citizens of the future, and we believe that these guys will apply the sustainability concepts during their life, so building a better world. So continuing with the improvement of our infrastructure, the first improvement was the creation of the smart polygeneration microgrid. If you would like to have more details about the microgrid, you can scan the QR code and you can have the access to a website dedicated to it. But in very few words, this microgrid is a three-phase low-voltage network composed by electrical and thermal generation that is able to produce both electric and thermal energy, able to satisfy the Savona campus energy demand since February 2014. There are many devices inside this network. In particular, we have 3 micro gas turbine. It is a cogeneration plant, so with only one energy source, that is in this case natural gas, we are able to produce in the same time electrical and thermal energy. The thermal energy is used in winter, of course, to warm our buildings, but in summer we do not lose this thermal energy, because we use it in order to feed the absorption chillers inside the campus that are able to produce, to cool the buildings inside the campus. Then we have also photovoltaics systems able to produce electrical energy, and 2 electrical storage systems able to storage the excess of electrical energy produced by the solar panels, and to use this surplus of energy in case of cloudy days or during night. All these devices are controlled in the control room by a central brain, that is the energy management system, which check in real time the functional status of all the elements and inform in case of problem or breakdowns. But it has an important function, which is the optimization and planning of the energy fluxes to be produced inside the campus. Another way to save energy is that of water saving. We have 2 systems that are able to save water inside the Savona campus. The first is the smart irrigation system. We have a lot of gardens, and all of these gardens are irrigated by this system, which can be controlled from PC or smartphone app. And it is able to produce reports or graphs of whatever you want about the use of water. So you are always informed about the status of this irrigation system, and you can also modify some schedules if you want. Then we have a rainwater harvesting system. This system is present in the last building built inside the campus. This system allows to collect the rainwater from the roof and to store it inside an underground storage tank of about 5,000 liters. Then this water is pumped up inside the buildings to flush the toilets and also to irrigate the garden near the building. This is the second important research infrastructure of the Savona campus. It is the Smart Energy Building. The name is Smart Energy Building. This building is a zero-emission building, which is heated and cooled by geothermal energy coming from the soil. And it is electrical powered by the photovoltaic panels it has on the roof. This is a particular building since it can produce the energy by itself. In case this energy is not sufficient, in particular the electrical energy can be in some cases not sufficient to satisfy its need, it can recall it by the smart energy grid I explained before. This because the system has a building management system which communicate with the energy management system of the network. And so it can recall electrical energy in case of need by this network. And this characteristic made this building an energy prosumer. So a building which is able to produce energy for its own, and in case of need to recall energy from the SPM. It is a building, let's say, from the smart city of the future. If you scan the QR code, also here you can access to the website of the building. Then in the picture you can see the devices, the main devices of the building, so the solar panel, the solar thermal collectors, the rainwater system I explained to you before. We have low consumption LED lamps, a geothermal heat pump, high performance thermal insulation materials for building application, ventilated facade, and a controlled mechanical ventilation plan. Another improvement was done in terms of sustainable mobility. With the smart generation microgrid, some electrical vehicle charging units were installed inside the campus, in particular 2. But since 2 years, we have also other 2 new electrical vehicle charging stations. In particular, the new installed one are vehicle to grid. That is, the meaning of vehicle to grid is that the battery of the car is able to charge itself by the use of the charging point, but the battery of the car can be also the battery used to feed the network in case of need. So it is a quite new type of electrical vehicle charging unit, since the energy flux can be in both directions. So not only network to car, but also car to network. Then we try to promote a sustainable mobility also in terms of pedestrian path. We have the 35% of area of the campus is dedicated to pedestrian areas, mainly on the wooden deck of the campus. And then we promote also the use of bicycles. In particular, we have 73 bike parking lots, and we receive a quite good donation from a research foundation of about 35 bikes for our students. And then, with a collaboration with the municipality of Savona, we obtained a pedestrian and bicycle path connecting with the city center. From an environmental point of view, the Savona campus has a lot of green areas, so a lot of gardens. We have also flowers and many types of trees in our area. And we, in the last years, we try to improve our waste management. So at the moment, we are recycling about 75% of our waste. In particular, we are able to recycle paper, plastic, glass, cans, organic waste, used electrical batteries, toner and cartridge, and vegetal oil. So quite a huge amount. Then, last point of improvement of infrastructure is the well-being and sport activities. So as I already said, we try to improve our offer to the students and to the employees of the university. So at the moment we have several gyms. We have the U-Trail, an indoor multipurpose field in building phase. And what I would like to underline is that picture related to the U-Gym. This gym, it is a smart and technological gym for indoor training, because we have elliptical machines, tapis-roulant, and bikes that are electrical equipped, and they are able to transform the human energy into electricity. So let's say we use students to produce energy to light our buildings. So as I already said, all this improvement allowed us to improve our research and by consequence our scientific publication. So here you can see all the areas of research actually now present inside the campus. So from engineering to communication science to physiotherapy, sports science, and so on. All this research produced a lot of scientific papers, but also we produced also a book on microgrid design and operation. This book derives from our experience on the smart energy grid. Another way to promote sustainability outside is the communication. So we organized several public events, also in collaboration with a national association on sustainable development, which is ASBIS, this acronym. This association organized every year a festival about sustainable development. It is a national festival, and we participate each year by proposing an event. These events are nationally showed, so each person coming from Italy can participate to this event. So for us it is a good occasion to promote our projects and our results. Then we decided also to invest also in local press. So we wrote several articles for local newspaper explaining our activities in terms of energy, health, and all the research topics we follow. We made also a lot of TV interviews, both locally and national TV. We appeared also in several media, such as on TV, like I said before, but also in website and social media. We organized also several roundtables and meetings, in particular with local authorities, local companies, but also with other universities coming from Europe or extra Europe. In these pictures, you can see on the bottom 2 moments of network with other universities. In particular, on the left, the Kielce University of Technology from Poland, and on the right, the Singapore Institute of Technology. They came to visit our campus and to know better about our projects. Then on the right side of the slide, I put some information about the networks and the ranking to which we are connected. The first is the International Sustainable Campus Network. Then we have a Green Metric network in Italy aimed to collaborate during the phase of participation to the Green Metric ranking. And there is also an Italian network of University for Sustainable Development. Here I reported the rank of the Savona, the last rank of the Savona campus inside the Green Metric ranking. In 2020, we ranked in the 55th position among more than 900 universities. Last point of our, let's say, path toward the spread of sustainability is the partnerships and the projects. So regarding research project, during these last years, we collaborated and we are still collaborating with different Italian companies related mainly to the energy sector. So we have a living lab on microgrid with Enel, which is the national electricity provider in Italy. We participated also to projects on mathematical model for the optimal energy management with the National Agency of Innovation, which is ENEA, and also with a cluster of different companies and universities about the energy management. Then other partnership we have are with national, regional and local authorities, institutions. We belong to an association called the Mo2C about electrical vehicles. We collaborated also with foundation like Costa Foundation, who gave to us the bikes. We collaborate, of course, with local schools, other universities in Europe, and several companies. This is the last slide about partnership and project of Savona campus. Here I summarized most of projects we made that we are following also. In particular, we collaborated with Savona Cart House and La Spezia Military Barracks in order to improve the energy efficiency of their buildings. And then we are part of different European projects, such as Alp Grids project, which is the aim of this project is the creation of an environment for the uptake of renewable energy and creation of low carbon energy communities in the Alpine territories. Then there is the project My Sun, which is the promotion of Malaysian university campuses as living laboratories for sustainability and energy efficiency, and the project Envision, which deals with the use of the external building surface to harvest the maximum amount of solar radiation, obtaining energy positive buildings. So I hope that you enjoyed my presentation. I would like to thank you very much for your attention, and I am available for any question. Thank you.